Welcome back to Everyday Movie Ever. My name is Jess. I'm watching Everyday Movie Ever. Today I'm going to be talking about Goodbye, Miss Fourth. Oh, wait. Welcome back to Everyday's Movie Ever. My name is Jess. I'm watching Everyday's Movie Ever, and I found a movie. Today I'm going to be discussing Goodbye, Miss 4th of July. Goodbye, Miss 4th of July is a 1988 television release that I had been unable to watch and have since found. It was originally number 284, and I wasn't able to cover the cinematographer, who was Neil Roach, and the editor, who was Jim Gross, that I've obviously now since found. Everyone else I covered. Let's get started. This is about a Greek family immigrating to Montgomery, and how they try to make a life for themselves, but face racism. They get a lot of like, are you white? You look a little darker than us. And they face a lot of that racism, and then they obviously witness and experience the KKK and hate crimes because they don't understand the racism, so they treat everyone they meet with respect. And so when they're like hiring and treating Big John with respect and like he's an equal, they get a brick in their window and they get like a Klan cross in their front yard, and like people are mad at them. So she's nice to everybody she meets. Nikki, the character, she writes an article saying like, you know, we saw a lot of bad, but we also see the good Montgomery has to offer, and we're happy to be here. And then people start being nice to them, but then like that turns when one guy's like mad at Big John, and that all crazy. But then the Spanish influenza comes to America and starts affecting everybody, and so Nikki is like one of the nurses that helps everybody, you know, either pass or recover or whatever. And then she comes down with the Spanish flu and dies, which is a huge bummer. Spoiler alert, I suppose, but the movie came out in 1988, so don't be mad at me. There was a moment we kept being, Aubrey watched this with me, and so we kept being like, we were like, what do we think the chances of this person are surviving? What do we think the chances of this person are surviving? And then finally, like when she was taking care of the Spanish flu patients, Aubrey goes, what's the name of the movie again? And I said, Goodbye, Miss 4th of July. And he goes, uh-oh. And I was like, yeah, I think she's dying, my guy. And so, she died of the Spanish flu, but wins Miss 4th of July, which is crazy, because it's a foreigner that won the contest for what she did for the town. Favorite part? Definitely the town having to admit they all suck and crown Nikki Miss 4th of July because she was the best. Least favorite part? Racism, my dude. I was like, what? I genuinely do not comprehend. Like, I mean, I understand that it is a horrific thing that happened and still happens today and is having quite a resurgence right now. Not that it ever went away. Okay. But I'm saying, like, I don't understand that way of thinking. What do you mean? Because their skin color is different? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy work. I just don't get it. I mean, let me be abundantly clear. I get that it happens. It's a systemic issue. Like, I've gone on and on about that. Read some books, people. But, like, person to person, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you think that? What? That's how I feel about it. Anyway. Recommend? No. I mean, it was really, like, really no. And then, watch again? No. Can't say I want to. I feel like this was trying to be like one of those movies, you know? Where like, it's like, oh, the girl made such an impact. And we'll all be better because of it. But like, did she? Like, I mean, it was a short movie. But not terribly short. It was an hour and a half. So I feel like I should have been affected more than I was. Right? With everything that was going on. But I digress, whatever, that's it. That's everything I have. My final rating is going to be 4. Gosh, oh, baklavas. Hell yeah. 4 baklavas out of 10. Yum. If you've never had baklava, change your life, dude. Original movie count was parent death toll and cry count are not going to be changed. And that's it. That's everything. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching, follow me on all socials and check out my website. It's cool. Join Patreon. I got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early. Tiers above that, daily trivia, monthly postcards, bonus content, etc. Buy merch. Merch is great. Merch is great. Until next time, comment, subscribe. But I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so you, and don't be racist, dude. Holy hell. Television release that I had been unable